Are the Immortals any good in patch 6.1.2? This isn't with the orc spelling. So this is the Infernal Iron Sworn Regiment of Renown, with a name that could have come straight out of 300. You know, the movie with the Spartans. So how do these evil dwarfs live up to the name? Let's fire things up and check out the details. Recruited for 1650 gold and 412 upkeep. On Ultra, this gets you 100 entities with 10,600 health between them. I have to go into this because while they have 125 armor like the regular unit, they do not have shields. They do have the 25% fire resistance. Leadership as a rank 9 RoR comes at 95, speed 26, and charge speed 36 as expected. Melee attack arrives fully formed like Athena from the forehead of Zeus at 52. Both flaming and magical attack each swipe, with an attack interval of 4.3, nothing new there. No splash in melee. Melee defense arrives at a mere 60. Weapon strength comes at 54, split base 36, and armor piercing 18, which is impressive enough, but the bonus versus infantry of a chunky 14 means its melee attack 66 and weapon strength 68, along the same damage split if you are fighting flagellants or skink cohorts or chosen. Charge bonus is an impressive 26 and mass is 250. The passive Undying Will means that no entities will die so long as the unit's hit points remain over 75%. That's how it's supposed to work anyway. Now, this doesn't work the same as morale-based ones, but it will still keep the entities active if they're being pot-shotted by cannons and one dwarf gets clipped but the unit HP is still 1,000 or 2 above the 75% threshold. At least it's supposed to. Like the regular unit, it has the contempt mechanic, can hide in forest, and has expert charge defense, so wipes out charge bonus against infantry and cavalry alike when braced and being frontally charged. Their melee attack cannot be reduced by any spell or effect thanks to unyielding attack. That probably includes fatigue also. Interesting. If you were wondering about the ranged weapon, there isn't one. Their hands are busy, so there. Quick recap. In the redline skills, Blackshard Bulwark at 3 pips grants melee attack plus 6 and armor plus 12. Martial Military will give this rank 9 RoR plus 5 melee attack and defense and 15% spell resistance. In the tech tree, the Call to War grants leadership plus 6 and melee defense plus 4. From Hellforge upgrades, this unit can get a combination of Frenzy, Charge Reflection, which applies to all comers, Glittering Scales, Spell Resistance 25%, Physical Resistance 10%, Causes Fear, Armor Sundering, which is always a winner including here, and immunity to the enemy's contact effects. Like Sundering. So how do I use the Immortals? Well, first of all, never ever forget that they're shieldless. It's easy to do, and you will suffer needless annoyance from doing so. This is, irony of ironies, a classic firefighting unit. You send it in to sort out any crisis anywhere in your line, preferably the ones being caused by anti-monster infantry, but basically any elite infantry will do. With the campaign buffs to become even better, even killier, and like I keep saying, even just the Frenzy, will make this unit into top-tier infantry on both sides of the ledger. You might have concern about the lack of armor piercing, but that's why the blunderbuss exists. Chaos Dwarfs have means of bashing armor, including the Armor Sunring perk. This is for wading into a gigantic blob, not worrying about all that fancy hashut stuff, and just mowing stuff down face to face. It'll take them a while, sure, but they can and will get it done against much of the game's offerings. Again, just remember the no shields part because the AI won't forget. And this unit looks really dangerous and valuable in the balance of power. On your side, just use it to be a spiky roadblock that'll tear and shred anything that dares come in contact with it. Even against cavalry, melee attack 54 before campaign buffs and frenzy is really up there. But there's a reason I keep recommending Armor Sundering. It makes a unit like this so much more dangerous than it already was, and that's saying something. Take care, and have fun laughing in the face of death.